within 2 months of working with Alex, I had made my first $50,000 sale. Yeah. And it's, I remember getting off the call and like, and I called Alex and I left this super elated voicemail.
What I will tell you is I deeply, deeply believe that I could not be where I am, having tripled my business last year, running retreats and high-end coaching without Alex's help and Alex's model. It was really a game changer for me.
I've made over $300,000 in sales, and this was incredible, absolutely incredible, very empowering. I also got my dream car and I moved to a dream home by the ocean. So all of that is the byproduct of me learning new skills, upgrading my mindset, and taking bold actions through the guidance of Alex Moscow.
He's not only doubled my income, but we're looking at tripling my income from when I first met him in a very short amount of time. We're literally talking about 3 months, and we're talking about quadrupling my income from about 5 months ago. So I've experienced massive life transformation.
Hey, it's Alex J. Moscow, and I'm here on my deck in San Diego, California, and I am super excited to share with you about a 3-day transformational event for coaches and experts called the Exponential Enrollment Experience. And at this event, I'm going to be sharing the one strategy that, as you can tell on my headline up on this page, is how to increase your revenue by 400% or more without increasing the number of leads. And how we do that is really through my one congruent closing process, which I'm so excited to share with all of you because it's been so impactful for me and for my clients. And it's literally been the one strategy that's helped me be able to build a hugely successful lifestyle business where I get to travel the world with my girlfriend and spend time with the people I love and really live life on my own terms and get highly rewarded financially from literally just being me. And so I'm so excited to share that with you because it's been so impactful for my clients. Like, I'm not looking to make more Alex Moscows. I'm looking to make my clients more of themselves. And because that's what I really believe is the key ingredient to sales success. Yeah, being congruent is the key ingredient to sales success. You heard that correctly. Because what I believe is that our ability to be a congruent coach is what actually creates our results in our business. So for example, most coaches, this is like one of the biggest tragedies that I see in this industry is that some of the most amazing coaches, experts in the space are really struggling. And so if you've been in the space for a while now, you'll know that the more that you increase your certifications, the more events and the more training you get, that doesn't mean that you can increase your prices. That doesn't mean that people are going to work with you more, right? So it's not about how qualified you are. It's about, are you able to communicate your message so that your prospect actually understands what you do? And so, like, if you're a coach right now in your sales process, you probably use a script, right? I have a script. I give a script to my clients, and I believe that scripts don't really work. Yes, the sales trainer is saying that scripts don't really work. So let me give an example. So look at Hollywood, for example. In Hollywood, if you have a blockbuster movie that comes out and there's an audition and there are, thousands of actors and actresses that come out for the audition, and what do they all have in common? They're all reading from a script. So what separates the actor or actress that gets the part and goes on to win an Oscar versus the other one who has been in Hollywood, serving tables struggling for the past 15 years? Is it the script? No, it's not. It's about their ability to find truth in that script and to embody their own truth in the script. That's what creates the results in that industry. It's the same thing in this industry. It's the same thing in sales. It's not about, reading the words from the script line by line by line, which so many coaches think that if I just had the magic script, I'd be able to enroll more high-end clients. I'd be able to, charge higher fees, and I'd be able to close more deals. When the reality is you have a script right now, and that script is getting you the exact results that you have. And so I'm not saying that don't follow any type of process. I'm just saying that your ability to embody your own truth is what's going to create the results, because I truly believe that truth outsells tactics. So speaking truth in your sales process will always outsell any type of sales tactic that you may have been taught. And I share this with you, and having 9+ years of experience in doing high-end sales. And I was brought up this way. I was brought up in the way of tactics, persuasion, NLP, of using these different tactics to get someone to say yes. And in traditional sales, you're taught do what it takes to get the deal done. So that's how most sales trainers are teaching closing. So I teach a process called congruent closing. And with congruent closing, it's really enrolling your client in their vision. Enrolling their client in their vision and then empowering them to make a decision to take action on that vision. And in my congruent closing process as well, with objections, which this is, the hot topic with sales, right? How do I handle objections? And I believe it's your ability to be congruent and speak congruently with what your expertise is. That's what is going to enroll your clients in their vision and help them say yes to themselves. Help them say yes to their own vision when they may not be able to really see it for themselves yet. Because your prospect's excuses to say small is infinite. It's infinite. So it doesn't matter how amazing your objection handling Bible is. It's not like the one tricky line or the one line that sounds great that's going to get them to really, one, say yes and work with you, but two, be committed to get the results. So I'll give you a concrete example of this. So for me, I don't believe in discounts at all. I believe that discounts hurt your process more than they actually help it. So for me, I used to actually sell that way. I used to use discounts a lot. You can frame it as a scholarship to where, hey, it's $5,000, but if you take action on this call, that it's only $2,000, because I like to reward my clients for taking action. And that's a great way to frame it up in a pretty bow as a scholarship or whatever, but it's a discount. And I just have discovered that I don't want my clients buying based upon scarcity, based upon fear of missing out on that $3,000 or however much that discount is. I want my clients buying based upon their commitment to taking action on their vision. Because I'm not looking for my clients' money, I'm looking for really, really good clients. You'll see on this page that you can scroll down below, you'll see on this page my client testimonials are something I'm so proud of. I'm so proud of them. And it's not because that I did it, they were that because of me. They got those results because they have worked their ass off to get them. They followed my systems, they followed my frameworks, and what I've helped them do is to be able to adapt it to themselves. Tony Robbins says, success leaves clues, model success, right? I agree with that. I love Tony. And I believe he's missing one huge part. I believe you have to make the model work for you. I believe that's one of the biggest challenges in this industry as well, is that most people are modeling everyone else out there. For your pricing, for example. So many coaches, if you're, say, your health coach, for example, they'll go out there and they'll say, okay, I'm just starting as a health coach, so I'm going to go and Google, health coaching and what are other health coaches charging? They're charging $100 an hour, so I'm going to start with, $85 an hour, and I'm going to work my way up someday. My experience is that someday rarely ever happens. And so I believe that you need to really get clear on what is the true value of what you deliver. What's the problem you're solving? And what is the true value of your gifts and the services and the transformation that you are providing? So at this event, I'm going to be sharing you, one, my congruent closing process. Number two, I'm going to help you identify your business engine and give your engine an upgrade. What do I mean by that? I mean, if I flipped up the hood of your business right now, what would I see? Would you have a Honda Civic engine? Would you be in a BMW, or would you be in that Ferrari? Or are you like Fred Flintstone and your feet are just kicking? Whatever it is, your engine needs to be in alignment with your revenue and your lifestyle goals. So let me give an example of what I mean. So if you have a go-kart engine, for example, a go-kart goes what? 30 to 35 miles per hour, right? So if you take high octane racing gas and you pour it into a go-kart, how fast is it going to go? About 30 to 35 miles per hour still, right? Exactly. So if you have a Ferrari engine and you take high octane racing gasoline and you pour that into a Ferrari engine, how fast is that going to go? That's going to go, 215, 220 miles per hour. So what I mean by that in your business engine is that it doesn't matter how high quality your leads are. It doesn't matter if you have the super automated dream funnel that pumps you high quality leads, overnight while you sleep and your cash register rings while you're sipping Coronas in Cabo, if you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter how high quality your leads are. If your business engine isn't set up to get you to where you want to go, you're not going to get there. So at the Exponential Enrollment Experience, I'm going to help you get crystal clear of what does that business engine look like for you and how to really transition to a premium model so that you can help more people, make a bigger impact, and also have more revenue to really live the lifestyle that you truly desire. Because that's one of the biggest, literally one of the biggest mistakes I see coaches make is that even when they go into a high-end model, even when they start to charge premium prices, even when they start to charge premium prices, that they actually become a prisoner of the system that they create because they don't know how to structure the prices, or they don't know how to structure the prices and the structure of their program. So they end up, with a phone attached to their ear or on their laptop all day, when most coaches get in the business to really help people, and they're spending the most of their time, in all of the other things besides really serving what their true gifts are. So you will learn that at the event as well. And then the last thing that you will learn at the event is really how to attract the top 5% of your market and how to craft your marketing. Because people ask me all the time, what's the best way to attract and enroll high-end dream clients? And I say it's to be the most authentic and expressed version of yourself. And your programs and your marketing needs to incorporate that. That needs to be a full expression of you. It needs to be a full congruent expression of you. And I say because I've actually had a stutter for my whole life. Yes, I had a stutter for my whole life, and to work with me one-on-one, my clients pay upwards of 6 figures, and I make big mastermind offers from stage, and I teach this stuff, and yes, I stutter. So if I can do it, you can do it too. Look at all the testimonials on this page. All the case studies of my clients, they started just where you were at, and in all different industries. There's health coaches, there's life coaches, there's relationship coaches, there's business coaches, there's marketing experts, there's story coaches. Look, there's all over on this page right now. So it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It's not the script. It's your way of being. It's your ability to be congruent in who you are, in the gifts that you share. That's what's going to attract and enroll your dream clients. And so your marketing also needs to attract that, so that you're only talking to the 5%, the top 5% of your market, those who you can help most. And the question that I like to ask is, who are you most probable to make the deepest impact with? Who are you most probable to make the deepest impact with? That's the core of the question of where all of your marketing should start to attract your dream client. And then your programs and your pricing, whether you're selling masterminds or retreats or coaching one-on-one or high-end group programs, they all need to speak to that ideal dream avatar. And so we'll be going through all of that at the event. I cannot wait to see you there. So click the button, get registered now, and I cannot wait to see you there. And I don't know how many seats are going to be left when you watch this video. Honestly, this is not fake scarcity. This is real scarcity. I am limiting this event to only 50 people. I want to keep it intimate. I want to keep it intimate. I want to keep it workshop-y. Yes, that's a new word. You can look it up, workshop-y. Because I've been to events where there's 100, 200, 300, 400 people in the room, and those are great, yet this is not the experience. The exponential enrollment experience, to create exponential results, I want to give you an experience. I don't just want to give you information, I want to give you transformation. Because if you haven't noticed by now, information is not transformation. You can go on YouTube, you can watch all the videos, you can watch all the free webinars, download the free PDFs, and how's your life and your business look? And I say that with love, because I used to do that. I used to be the information seeker. And it wasn't until I started going to events and being around the community of who are of the same mindset, who are doing what I wanted to do, where I still really started to see those exponential results myself. So I cannot wait to see you there. Click the button below, get registered, and I cannot wait to see you there. Thanks so much, everyone, and I will see you in San Diego.
Super high caliber, amazing entrepreneurs. So the synergy in the room, the people that Alex attracts are the kind of people I want in my life, period.
In 7 or 8 years actually of being online, he is the most inspiring mentor that I have ever had. I haven't hired a business coach in over 4 years. I decided to work with Alex because of his integrity, because of his heart, because of his spiritual leadership, and because his absolute unparalleled ninja business skills. He's like the total package for a leader and a mentor. And so I hired him a couple months ago. And since then, I've tripled my prices. I've gone back to a multi-million-dollar ideal client. I was kind of messing around in a personal brand, working in the sort of beginning coaches, 6-figure earner women pool. And I'm back to working with multi-million-dollar clients again. I have less clients. I have less stress. I have more money. And I'm just really loving my life again, because a lot of people will teach you how to make more money, and you're stuck in a vicious work cycle. Alex will teach you how to make more money and actually have a better life while doing it. Like, he isn't okay with you just going out there and working super, super hard and then not taking vacations or not doing self-care or not doing things that nurture you. And What's even more powerful is he does that himself. So I have hired someone to take care of my laundry and my food, and I'm hiring more support staff. I'm just doing things that feel really, really good to me while serving at my highest level. That's the value of working with Alex. And I can honestly say we're in this gorgeous Forbes 5-star resort right now, and I can honestly say I am with some of the highest frequency people that I have ever done business with and ever met. And so that alone is worth whatever, cost of being here. I don't even think about that because it's so valuable. So if you are thinking of joining us, I sincerely hope you do. And I couldn't recommend it higher.
They're super powerful. Alex attracts and curates a really high caliber group of people, and what's really cool is to exist in that ecosystem of abundance of people that have transformed their lives, that are transforming other people's lives, that are building flourishing businesses. Like the types of stories and the types of conversations that I have with people here, I don't tend to have as much outside of the event. And it's invaluable to hear the stories of other people's successes and their low points and how they've come out of that, as inevitably we all go through our peaks and valleys. And so the immersions themselves are these very powerful periodic anchorings that I always come out of this, doing a lot of my highest productivity.
Hi, my name is Katarina Satori. I'm an entrepreneur and a visionary and the founder of the Catalyst Academy, high-level mastermind for high-achieving entrepreneurs and visionary leaders. I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge my coach, Alex Moscow, and the big difference that he made in my life. He really helped me to own my value, to stand in my power, and which resulted in incredible things. We worked together for over almost a year. And that's been just a really, really powerful journey. I can tell you, of course, about the numbers he helped me hit, but it's almost like secondary in my book because the numbers you will hit naturally when you develop the confidence and standing boldly in your power and owning fully your value and focusing on really serving your people at the deepest level. But for those of you who are interested in the numbers, in just 7 months working with Alex, I've made over $300,000 in sales. And this was incredible, absolutely incredible, very empowering. I also got my dream car and I moved to a dream home by the ocean. So all of that is the byproducts of me learning new skills, upgrading my mindset, and taking bold actions through the guidance of Alex Moscow. If you consider working with him, you've seen tons of testimonials. I just encourage you to trust your guidance, to trust your knowing. He will absolutely help to transform and accelerate your vision, accelerate your mission, accelerate your dream. So trust your guidance, have a conversation with him, explore the possibility, and many blessings on your path.
Hey, Nikki Jade here. I am at Alex Moscow's Effortless Enrollment. And it was incredible. He places systems in front of you where you get to literally just plug in your specialty, your gift, and make it your way so that you can share your message and get rewarded for it. And if you're considering coming, he is incredible. He's extremely intuitive. He is very tough in a loving way. He holds you accountable for why you're here on earth, to share your gift, and his passion for service and for giving to others is just incredible. He'll stay longer for your breakthrough. So there's not many coaches out there that are very hands-on and for you, yes, they want you to succeed, but Alex is 110% for your success. So if you're looking for a coach, he's definitely someone that I highly recommend.
If you want to maintain your dreams and make the money that's at the same value and level of those dreams, I recommend working with Alex. My results have been exponential. I developed a program that is completely in line with what I'm doing. I landed my first 3 clients within 3 weeks of working with Alex. It has been amazing. And if you're on the fence thinking, this hasn't worked for me or I can't afford it, invest in yourself and take the chance and connect with a conversation, for at least a conversation.